This is incredible, guys, right? Look, listen at what I've just listened to. I wanted to share this with you guys so you get an idea of what is coming ahead of us. Take a look at this. I'm going to play this video and let's listen together.
Yeah, I think this is right now an inflection point where we're sort of, redefining how we interact with digital information. And it's through, the form of these AI systems that we collaborate with. And maybe we have several of them, and maybe they all have different competences. And maybe we have a general one that kind of follows us around everywhere, knows everything about, my context, what I've been up to today, what my goals are, sort of in life, at work, and kind of guides me through and coaches me and so on. And, you can imagine that being super, super powerful. So I think we are right now at this inflection point of redefining what this looks like. But, there is also, we don't know exactly what the future looks like. And so we are trying to make these tools available and the technology available to a lot of other people so they can experiment and we can see what happens.
So right now we're in 2024, right? Imagine 10 years from now what this is going to be like. Okay. You all are familiar with this lady. You've seen her in SORA, right? She was generated with SORA using a prompt of a lady walking in Tokyo, downtown. And this new model, the EMO model, is taking the video. I just took a still photo of her and is able to take a source footage and then applying that facial animation and the audio onto this character, right? And it looks so convincing. It's like the best facial animation I've ever seen in a digital character, because this person is not real. These are digital, these are pixels that were created again from SORA. And this could easily be any photo taken from Midjourney or any other platform that you could be working with, right? But the fact that it's able to capture the nuances, right? Like, I'm going to mute the audio. Let's just look at just the lip movement.
Yeah.
Look at how the lips are moving, right? These are like nuances that you expect to see in a human being, right? And it's looking at the source footage right here, like the mannerisms, the eyebrows, right? These are things that we are trying to achieve with a meta-human animator and with a digital character, some character creator 4, or even like people right now, as you're creating your characters and you're telling your story, you're trying to make them as convincing as possible. But what we're looking at right now is that you're going to be able to get a photograph of an actor, right? And then assign a performance. So if someone is remote somewhere and they're able to make it to a shoot, you will just be able to record their video, take their likeness, and then be able to put them in an environment somewhere and act. Because you can see around, the character is still part of that environment. And often with the AI generated videos, you can see like some things messed up, like moving around. But look at the throat as this character is talking, right? Those are like subtle movements that you expect to see in a human being, things that you actually sculpt into a ZBrush model, or even the capability of the meta-human, like with the throat as the muscles move up and down. And even like the almost like dimples, like the look at the wrinkles, like the smile lines, right, as the person is talking, like subtle smile right there, right? This is amazing. And when you listen to the audio together with the footage, it adds even more nuance. So you can imagine if they are able to do this with a face, I imagine they'll be able to do it with the body language as well, as the person is talking with this the vocal source over here. But this blows my mind, guys. I think the things that we're gonna be able to do in the near future, it's gonna be amazing, but it's also gonna be scary, because I'm thinking I've stopped, I think, worrying about the impact so much of what's going to impact us as artists. And I'm trying to pivot my attention. All my energy now is, how do I, as an artist, as a 3D animator, as a storyteller, as a director, take advantage of this technology, right? Because now I'm thinking different. I'm thinking like, I need to be able to tell stories using this technology. It's not going away. This technology is not going away. This is the worst it's going to be. It's only going to get better, right? The fact that the teeth are actually modeled. Now, I don't know what the original person's teeth looked like. Maybe this is not even doesn't exist because this is a digital, creation by SORA. But look at it. It's very difficult when you are animating, if you don't have a reference of the dental structure of a character, to know what that's going to be. But the AI is able to figure this out and is able to assign lower teeth, upper teeth, the tongue movement, things that are so difficult when it comes to facial animation. And there's so many other platforms online right now that do facial animation, but they don't do it this well. Like SORA, combining SORA and EMO is gonna like blow our minds, because now this has changed everything. This changes everything. I was reading an article about Tyler Perry. He was going to invest $800 million in extending his studio, and he put that on pause because of SORA, of what he has seen, what this technology is going to be doing. Right now, watch what else this technology can do. So I'm going to minimize this, and let's play this other video as well. I never knew. Oh, wait a second. So what I was going to say is that this can actually do singing, right? But I'm not, I might mute this audio because I don't want to be tagged with like a copyright strike or something like that. But it does singing. So let me actually mute the audio and let's play just the facial animation. So let me take my little photo away from here. Maybe just take it away for a second, right? So you can actually see this is the original photo on the left-hand side, and on the right-hand side, you have the recreation of this person singing, right? And the teeth, the lip movement, the mannerisms, right? It's gonna be like when we are creating music videos, when you're writing a story of a character that is gonna be singing in a scene. This is consistency at a different level altogether, guys. Look at the subtle blinks. That's the eyes moving left and right, right? And even the way the neck moves all around. This is incredibly impressive, right? We are seeing the advent of a whole new way of us telling stories, and I thought that this was going to take I didn't know it was going to come this quick, but the fact that it is here now is amazing, guys. So this model itself is again, it's called Emote Portrait Alive, generating expressive portrait videos with audio-to-video diffusion model under weak conditions. And they've shared amazing examples all the way down. So this is the one we're looking at, and let's go ahead and check this out, and I'm gonna see if I can hear it. Is this singing? Nope, I don't want to do the singing again. I want to do just talking. I'll see if I can find one. Yeah, this is right here.
When I was a kid, I feel like you heard the term, don't cry. You don't need to cry. Crying is the most beautiful thing you can do.
Oh my goodness, guys. This is amazing. Look at the way, like, these are so natural, the mannerism, right? The humanity is also almost, that's the word that keeps popping in my brain. The humanness, the lifelikeness of this, like, recreation.
I encourage people to cry. I cry all the time, and I think it's the most healthy expression of how you're feeling. And I sometimes wish I just could have been told, you can cry. There's no shame in that. There's no shame in how you're feeling. And also, you don't need to always be justifying it, because I think I was constantly trying to come up with reasons why rather than just being accepted for what it was.
Amazing. And here they're using Audrey Kathleen Hepburn, and the source video is like an interview of her. So this is essentially bringing her back to life, and which means that they could pick any audio from somewhere. If they can recreate that, or the voice, or her voice with maybe programs like Speech or some other model, then you can make her act in all manner of places, right? It's amazing. And then here it is again, the same footage. This time they're using AI Chloe, Detroit Become Human, an interview clip. And let's watch this.
When I was a kid, I feel like you heard the term, don't cry. You don't need to cry. Crying is the most beautiful thing you can do. I encourage people to cry. I cry all the time. And I think it's the most healthy expression of how you're feeling. And I sometimes wish I just could have been told, you can cry. There's no shame in that.
Guys, did you catch that? Did you catch the part where she swallowed and the character swallowed also? Watch this.
I just could have been told, you can cry. There's no shame in that. There's no shame in how you're feeling. And also, you don't need to always be justifying it, because I think I was constantly trying to come up with reasons why rather than just being accepted for what it was.
That's amazing. Anyway, guys, you could go to this website and take a look at some of these amazing examples. But this is the future of like facial animation, storytelling taken to another level, totally different level. I am blown away, and I can't wait to see, like, get access to this so I can actually try it out and see how I can tell stories this way. My brain is just going crazy with ideas of what we'll be able to do here, right? And think about all the characters that you could possibly create. Now I've seen these are cropped, images of the way they are laid out, but I think I want to see like a whole scene, right? If you have like 2, 3, 4 characters, can you actually do the same thing, right? Because if you can do this with one character, if they're able to do it with multiple characters, it's going to take it to a whole new level. So today I was blown away by EMO. I don't know if it's EMO, but this is what I wanted to share with you guys, is that please, don't keep your head down. Look up at the horizon and see what else is coming up, and find a way, figure out a way. As you're thinking, this technology is, we are faced with this technology, I'm encouraging you guys to consider ways that you can harness this, right? Think of IP, original IP, because they're showing us demonstrations of a digital character that was created using, SORA, and then they're given a performance by a source video from anywhere. It could be any person. It could be yourself, right? Think about that. It could be yourself. You could take a photograph of yourself, record your voice in another place, totally independent of where you shot the footage, and you're able to recreate that. So if you have like a cast of people that are going to be in your movie, you could essentially hire them, their likeness, and then take their performance. It could be, if they're unable to come into the studio, they go. I think that's why Pearl was thinking, man, I won't even need to extend this, my studio space, because the way the technology is headed right now, you won't need to do that. The person could be in their bedroom with a really good audio like setup, or in their home studio, and then they're recording, and then they're sending you the audio that is needed for a particular shoot, as long as you have their photograph for professionally done, or even like in a set what has already been laid out, and you're able to act them out. Now, changing camera angles, I think that's where it's going to be. It's like, are you going to be able to change camera angles with this technology? And maybe you can. Like, if I take a shot of a picture, I take a photograph of the character this way and that way, and then I'm able to feed the same data, the same model, and then I'm able to cut, because that is the thing. You're able to as you're taking photographs, almost now you have to think of every possible camera angle and then just use those pictures as models. Clearly, you can see my brain is just moving in all manner of directions. But guys, this is where we're headed. Today, I was just stunned and just shocked to see this facial animation on a digital character. And you know how I'm always trying to do like lifelike performances. Now I think it's going to come down to the acting part of it, right? Because the mannerism that I see here is the lifelikeness. It comes through when you have a human actor. Down the road, AI might be able to do that, but I think maybe there's room for actors. Maybe there's room for voice actors in this, challenging time. And so as a voice actor myself, and to my fellow voice actors out there, look at this technology and see how you can convey the way you could possibly act a scene, right? Because now these tools are opening it up to you to be able to take advantage of your ability to act. Having a reference photo, maybe you're feeling great one day, but you don't have the same look. Maybe you got injured, right? But you have a previous photo of yourself portraying a certain character that you want to show. Then you could take this technology, use it, and portray yourself acting out those parts using your audio, right? So this is incredible because it can take source footage, it can take audio. It's incredible. So anyway, thank you for joining me, guys. If you're new to my channel, I kindly ask that you spare a minute to subscribe and hit that notification bell so you're alerted when I post a new video. And as always remind you, never give up on your dream. Dare to dream big, guys. Even though we are faced with artificial intelligence right now, I'm encouraging you not to give up. As artists, we have in us the innate ability to create, and we have experiences that artificial intelligence doesn't have. We've lost loved ones, we've loved, someone has been mad at us and we've reacted a certain way. We've gotten into accidents, we've done things that we regret, and those things come through when you're acting, things that are going to be difficult for AI to do. But clearly, as you can see, the AI is able to take the footage, source footage, and is able to convey that those mannerisms. So build on that humanity that you have in you and let that acting part come out as much as possible. So I think this is going to be a world of storytellers and people who can be convincing in whatever performance that you do. That's what I'm encouraging you to do, guys. So much love to you. Thank you for your support. Thank you to every single patron that is supporting me. Thank you for helping me to get to over 230,000 subscribers. I am truly, truly appreciative of your support, guys. And if you are able, please consider becoming a patron. And if you're not, I'll still continue creating videos to help you on your journey. And if I see something that is helpful to us as indie filmmakers, as storytellers, I'll do my best to share it with you guys. And as always, dare to dream big. Never, ever give up on your dream. Find a way to every single day do something. Even when you look at like right now I'm looking at this footage, I'm looking at the way these characters are portrayed, and I'm thinking, how can I act the best part of me? Like if I can act out the parts, especially as a director, as a filmmaker, now I can actually, if I see something in my mind and I can actually portray it with my performance, I think this is all going to be helpful with this kind of technology. So bye for now. See you in the next video.